Hi Leute und willkommen zu meiner Reaktion zu One Piece Kapitel 1086. Ja, diese Reaction wird erstmal die letzte sein für diesen Monat, weil danach ist 4 Wochen Pause. Das haben sicherlich einige von euch schon mitbekommen. Genau, ja, schauen wir mal rein, das Kapitel. Ich bin sehr hyped. Und ja, fangen wir mal an. Chapter 1086, Weekly Jump Cover, dann ein Color Spread, wie die Strohhüte nach dem Regen, in Regenklamotten. Einfach ein bisschen rumalbern, nice. No, Chapter 1086, The Five Elder Planets. And so the curtains drew closed on the reverie. Okay, den Satz habe ich. And so the curtains drew closed on the reverie before the news of King Cobra's murder came to light. This is Princess Vivi of Arabasta. Hasn't anyone seen her? Where is the king? Has his condition worse? All the while, a number of stowaways held their breath as they attempted to escape on various royal vessels. Hey, whose ship is this? The Aegis Kingdoms. We are on Aegis ship, Morgans. Oh. Gotcha. We will fly our headquarters over and pretend to look for a scoop. Use that chance to hop aboard and don't get yourselves caught before then. Oh, you won. You got that right. A king somehow became the subject of a manhunt. This is big news. I can't wait to hear all about it. So, what exactly did you see in there, Warpol? Like I'd tell you, leave me alone and go back to your own ship. I can't. CP0 is no joke. Know that they are after me. It won't matter how much everyone tries to help. Well, those agents won't rest till I'm back in their custody. Ja, das stimmt. Now let me borrow your transponder snail. I need to talk to my father as soon as possible. He's a total warrior. Anything but that. Get lost already. What's wrong with you? Suche nach Vivi, suche nach Sabo. I'm hungry. Tajina Kingdom ship. Hatch section. Lucia Kingdom ship. Bilge section. If I can just make it to Lucia, I know I can figure something out. Sabo ist das, okay. I'm counting on you, Sabo-kun. You must live on. Oh nein. It didn't take long for the two key stories to spread across the globe. The murder of King Cobra of Arabasta and the disappearance of his daughter, Princess Vivi. The Holy Land of Mary Joyce. The man they called Sabo. He seems to have a checkered fate. How else can you account for him constantly being surrounded by those who bear the letter D? I was hoping we would be able to see to the Egghead issue now, but it seems that dealing with this complication will have to take priority. Yes, Great Emo. Pangea Castle Flower Room. The time has come to put Vegapunk's invention to the test. Use the Mother Flame. It is true we haven't had the chance to try out before now, so there is no way to ascertain its effectiveness yet. Depending on how well this experiment goes, Egghead may reconsider its response. I think a forest area would be a more suitable testing ground than a sea-based target, Lucia Kingdom. Quite a lot of people live there. That is of no consequence. Understood. The world moves at the will of the creator. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is the reason for Luluzia's selection? Its close proximity. Ist das eine Frau? Oder nicht? Gott, diese Silhouetten. It shall be as you say. Ooh, name reveal. I will make necessary preparations. I humbly request your patience in the meantime. So, den kennen wir schon. Okay, 5 Elder Planets heißen die alle. Saint J. Garcia Saturn, Defense Science Warrior God. Environmental Warrior God, Saint Marcus Mars. Justice Warrior God, Topman Valkyrie. Achso, ich lese mal den Namen vor. 5 Elder Planets, Finance Warrior God. Ethan Baron V. Nuziro. Agriculture Warrior God, Shepherd Jupiter. Peter. Lucia's citizens have shown sparks of rebellion recently. We may be able to make an example out of them. If we could one day use this power freely, we could instantly snuff out any protracted conflict. Und die haben hier einfach ein Ding, was eine Atombombe ähnelt. Lol. One more thing, of course. Retrieve Vivi as you wish. Meanwhile, between the disbanding of the 7 warlords, the kingdom of Tajina and the Aegis kingdom are both rebelling. Ist einmal da, wo Vivi war und einmal, wo Sabo war. And the uprising in government-affiliated nations, the Navy has their hands full. However, their military power had already gone in a new direction. Deployed the Seraphim. Crocodile was spotted on Empty Bluffs Island. Gecko, Flamingo und Crocodile. The second we docked at Lucia, the people arrested King Seki and Princess Komane. They were just waiting to ambush the royals. Since I was a stowaway, they welcomed me with open arms. That's when I saw the papers and found out that they pinned King Cobra's murder on me. Unsurprisingly, the people there considered me a hero. I wanted to tell them the truth, but when I saw how that lie fanned the flames of rebellion within them, the words died in my mouth. Okay. Betty and the others had already inspired a lot of them, and I ended up bringing many of those hopeful recruits back with me. I couldn't make direct contact without an encryption snare, so I rerouted my call through the island while we were setting sail. I knew the government would intercept the signal, but doing it like that was sure to fool them into thinking I was still on Lucia. However, I was just within range, having already set out to sea with our new enlistees. So the annihilation of Lucia really did happen during that call. Yeah. Everyone on board was hysterical. A lot of them had family on the island. They saw their country obliterated right in front of their eyes. Despicable. How in the world did they do it? An enormous shadow seemed to engulf the sky above us. And the next moment, everything was gone. An enormous shadow? There's no way it was caused by a living thing or some natural disaster. Something pitch black was flying above the clouds. Sabo. Earlier, you said they used the name Emo. Right, this may be a little out there, but when the world we knew... Mann, Ivan, kannst du nicht richtig reden? When the world we know today was created 800 years ago, one of the first 20 sovereigns was Saint Emo of the house Nerona. Now look at this. Since we know an ability granting eternal youth is said to exist, that must mean someone has used it before, right? which means there is a person out there that doesn't need to worry about death. So you think the one I saw is, it could be a coincidence, but maybe they just share the same name, but could anyone else but a founder command the 5 elder planets, the highest of world nobles? The celestial dragons fancy themselves as the descendants of the gods after all. One more thing. Assuming the object you saw above the clouds was a weapon made by the government, then only one capable of creating such a thing would be Vegapunk. Hold it, Eva. Vegapunk would never intentionally design a dedicated killing machine. I know. So what if it was an ancient weapon? Assuming Imu has been living since ancient times, there is a connection. Okay, wir dachten, das ist die Ancient Weapon. Eine Ancient Weapon. Aber der hat gesagt irgendwas wegen Vegapunk. Hat er geholfen, die Ancient Weapon zu bauen, zu reanimieren? Robin told us that the ancient weapons do in fact exist, but if this person had such a weapon, why wait till now to use it? Ja, weil die nicht konnten. Oh Gott, was ist das? Present day, the Holy Land of Mary Joyce. A celestial dragon has just been sentenced to death. Our food supply is gone. We have no bread, all we have is cake. However, this information will never be reported to outside the world. The judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. He currently serves as the supreme commander of God's Knights. His name is Saint Garling Figurland. The man he sentenced to execution, none other than the one who chose to defend fishermen, Saint Don Quixote Miosgrad. Anyone who protects scum is lower than the scum they protect. Thank you for reading One Piece. To accommodate Oda Sensei's upcoming eye surgery, One Piece will be taking a break from issue 29 until issue 32, 10. Juli. Das heißt, am 18. ungefähr kommt es wieder. 18. Juli. Das heißt, am 16. kommt das in der Jump online und dann am Freitag früher, also heute vielleicht 12. 13. Juli, okay. Uiuiui. Das ist viel Info. Okay, ja, wie gesagt und am Anfang gesagt, für 4 Wochen wird es eine Pause geben. Das heißt, in ungefähr einem Monat werde ich wieder das nächste Video hochladen. Danke Leute, die bis jetzt zugucken bei meinen Reactions. Ich versuche immer so schnell wie möglich da zu sein, wenn das Kapitel droppt. Ich hoffe, man kann das gut verstehen, wie ich das Kapitel vorlese. Ich denke, da werde ich auch noch mit der Zeit besser. Ja, lasst mir gerne ein Like da, ein Abo und wir sehen uns dann in genau oder etwa 4 Wochen. Ciao, haltet die Ohren steif.